It's August 10th. Yes. Now, I mentioned in the last video, I made a 15-minute and 26-second video from 12:30, yes, to approximately 12:48 p.m. on Saturday, the 10th of August. Yeah. And if you have any knowledge of it, I'm going to sue you for violating my privacy. Now, for all of you that had to pooch me 15 times, yes, so that you could keep me over the 15 minutes, I deleted it. Oh, so that I was able to sue you for violating my privacy. Now, let's return to what we were talking about. For the sheriff's department that decided they'd use some sort of remote software, yes, you're getting sued for violating my privacy. For any individual that might be named Gates that has any knowledge, William H. Gates, yes, you're getting sued for violating my privacy. And if you dislike me mentioning your name, well, you're getting sued for violating my privacy. See, there's what's known as public knowledge. Yes. And I have made a video one time in the past that went over 15 minutes. Yes. And there's special requirements on YouTube to be able to post any video that is longer than 15 minutes. Yes. Well, I don't actually fit the profile of the individuals that do that. But if you decided that you were going to watch me make the video without watching it after I had posted it, yes, you violated my privacy. Did you want to say pooch again? Now, you issued a protection order, yes, where the respondent identifiers are not the same, yes, as the warrants for my arrest. Mm-mm. Now, there's what's known as identity theft, yes. Identity theft occurs when somebody uses your personal information, such as your name, social security number, or other identifying information without your permission. Now, the court record shows that you attempted to serve me twice before you issued this. Yes. But you didn't serve me. And obviously, there should have been some knowledge of the length of time that you were going to issue it. Yeah. See, it says here on June 22nd of 2015, the Sheriff's Department attempted to serve me. Yes. And then on July 23rd of 2015, you attempted to serve me again. But you didn't. Now, when you attempt to serve somebody, yes, with these respondent identifiers, right, but you did not serve me, no, and the respondent did not receive actual notice of the hearing, yes, the respondent was not present, and it was not issued in accordance with the full faith and credit provisions of the VAWA, yes, you happen to have issued it for 10 years. Oh, now the protection order expires after the minors named are adults, and it has effectively terminated my parenting rights. Now, just kind of thinking about this whole hearing necessary for you to take custody of my sons, yes, I would say that attempting service is not good enough to be able to terminate the parenting rights of the named respondent. Now, I asked you to remove it, yes. Well, when you did serve me, yes, it said court will review upon motion of respondent. Yes. Now, I said I'm not going to motion the court. That's what I said. Now, this protection for the minors, does the state of Washington have exclusive continuing jurisdiction over the adults named as minors at the time of the issuance? See, I think that you can only have exclusive continuing jurisdiction over minors that are under the age of 16 years old. Yeah. Now, I would say that this is now a fraudulent statement. That Zachary's over the age of 16, Bishop is over the age of 16. Yes. And this idea that courts are going to issue court orders that exceed the exclusive jurisdiction of the state. Now, at the age of 16, emancipation is available to those that are over the age of 16. Yes. And you having this jurisdiction of the enforcement of this protection order, yeah, that exceeds the actual exclusive jurisdiction of the minors named, yes, violates numerous laws. Now I'm telling you, you're going to go to prison for a very, very, very long time. Now, I have emailed the state. Yes, I've emailed the Supreme Court of Washington State. I've emailed the sheriffs and the police departments. Yes, I emailed them that I did not get a decree of dissolution. Yes, but you used my identifying information when having court hearings without me receiving any notice or opportunity to be heard. Yes, you issued a dissolution of marriage where I didn't receive any of the information that was issued, yes, in the decree of dissolution. Now, this state has committed the crime of identity theft. Well, you said I was the respondent. You did use my social security number? Oh, well, isn't that included in what is known as the identifying information on the warrant for arrest? Oh, can you get a driver's license without a social security? No. Mm-mm. Well, let's look at it. You issued a warrant for my arrest, alleging that I had violated the restraint provisions. Yes. And you did that on December 31st of 2015. The date of issue is January 4th of 2016. Yeah. Now, Zachary would have been, well, his birthday, I think, is the 6th. Yeah. He would have been 15. Yeah. So when you had me arrested for the allegation of violating the restraint provisions, yes, my son Zachary would have been 16 years old when you issued the failure to appear warrant for my arrest. Yes. For the 2-count criminal complaint where you allege that I violated. Well, now you're arresting me for the allegation of violating the exclusive jurisdiction. Well, who was it that said that I violated the restraint provisions? And who were the co-workers of Heidi Lee Budnick that said that I had corresponded with them? Yes, and attempted to contact them through a third party. Now, obviously, the protection of the minors, yes, you don't have exclusive jurisdiction after they turn the age of 16 because they have the legal right to emancipation. Pooch. Now, let's just look at it one more time. Let's say I informed you, yes, November 15th of 2015, right, that my right to due process is being violated. Yes, the petitioner did not sign the protection order. Right. You can see here the protected person didn't sign it. Right. These are forgeries. Oh, petitioner didn't sign it. Yes. And you issued it for 10 years. Now, I told you that Port Angeles Police Department, Sequim Police Department, Port Townsend Police Department, that my right to due process is being violated. Yes. The petitioner did not acknowledge receipt of a copy of the order. Yes. And that when you issued it, you used the wrong identifiers. Pooch, I'm not 10 feet tall. Now, see this attempt of service twice? Yeah. Not served, not served. When you attempt of service, yes, and you do not serve the individual twice, yes, you're supposed to do it within 14 days. Then it has to be mail or publication. Oh, but you didn't do that. No. Now, let's look at the jurisdiction of the state of Washington. Judge Landis issued a warrant for my arrest, yes, from the Jefferson District Court, on the 21st day of August of 2017. Judge Landis, yeah. This was put in the NCIC WACIC on August 22nd of 2017. How old was Zachary in August of 2000? Over the age of 16, wasn't it? Didn't I give you the identifying information of my sons? I told you. Well, exactly when does the state remove their exclusive jurisdiction of the enforcement of the protection order, considering that the minors are no longer considered minors at the age of 16? Pow! Now you want to say to the age of 18, of course you do. January 16th of 2002. Now, could you go through and get all the Social Security number information for each of my five sons? Yes. hmm Now, let's see. January 16th of 2002. It's August of 2019. Yes. Did you want me to make another video that happens to be longer than 15 minutes? Well, Zachary is 17 years old.